Hey, I'm Danny from OneText. In this quick video, I'm going to share tactically how we help our agency partners spend less time managing SMS programs for their clients, but make more money. We do this in a couple of different ways. One of our main features, reply to buy. SMS subscribers can literally make an order by text. Hey, thanks for looking at these shoes. Reply yes to order now. All right, I'm here with Brenden of StairCase Flow. I appreciate the time and you being a great partner at OneText.
Thank you. Thank you. Pleasure to be here. OneText has been awesome for client results and just getting them so much more added revenue, more than we've gotten on certain platforms when it comes to SMS.
For sure. And I'd love to spend a little bit of time just like how email versus SMS, like do you optimize your team and your own time and focus on like the strategy and fulfillment of email, and then like one text helps slide in with that dedicated Slack channel, the platform itself to help make sure that your clients are making the most of SMS as well.
Definitely. So yeah, we're mainly an email agency, but of course we do SMS as well. The label is email marketing agency, but we do all retention on all sides of the coin. And how one text has kind of affected us majorly is just because it's hard to be at every single platform or ESP or SMS XP. They've allowed us to
Take like a foot off the gas.
yeah, we're able to not have to spread ourselves so thin, and the team members that we have don't have to be bouncing back and forth in each one. The way that OneText has like Slack integrated into their product, and we can like schedule campaigns from there, confirm stuff, review stuff all in one. It just makes the process so much easier. We don't have to have 10,000 tabs open on our Google Chrome. We can have a doc open, Klaviyo open, and then
Slack.
maybe doc and maybe Slack. Yeah, we already have that open. So it's super efficient.
Yeah, some of those Slack tools like Mondays we send weekly reporting. I think we're working on monthly reporting, which might be more top of mind. I know we recently just pushed out like flow errors. I think that came up
That's super helpful.
for one of the clients where like we want to make sure that like a conversational step isn't recommending a product that's out of stock. And then I know you also had a question, and Heather, our director of customer success, your question was, hey, do you have any like tips on sending to smaller, list sizes so we can be a bit more efficient with sending? And then Heather, within 20 minutes, provided some ideas. And then in terms of the platform itself, I know a CPG brand that's a mutual client of ours. It looks like they're getting like a 40% boost from text to buy. Whenever I dumb one text down, it's like, we can send links like any other platform can do. And then, a lot of platforms throw around the term incremental, but like one text, we, try and make that super true by like, hey, thanks for setting up a cart, reply yes to order. So just in terms of like, yeah, that conversational aspect, how have you seen it boost like a brand's revenue who came from Klaviyo, or, maybe they started greenfield?
Yeah, so with the one biggest thing that we love with like text to buy, we know the attribution is correct there. We 100% know that when we see that number go up and when that revenue go up, it's 100% true because you literally have to text to buy from that. So that's one thing. On like an agency side, it's really beneficial to like see that happen. But on two, it just genuinely works. On Klaviyo, there's only so much you can do with SMS. And it's like the basic stuff and like anything you kind of need, I guess, the essentials. But one text is able to like take it so much further for the clients that we have on there. It makes it so much more efficient. I feel like a lot of brands, like, you see an email, you can't respond to it and like just have them buy through the email. They have to click through the site, blah, 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 go from there. But the way that one text is orchestrated, the text to buy, it comes off super personal. It's super easy for the customer to do, and it's almost like a no-brainer for them to do. Who expects to get a text message back from a brand? Or even like anything. Like it just, I think on a consumer basis, on an agency basis, on a client basis, the text to buy feature is by far one of the best features across any platform.
Yeah, so some other platforms like are starting to add, some conversational capabilities, which is fine. Like I want the market to go in that direction, but
Yeah.
it's still like an upcharge on the plan. Like,
Mhm.
Klaviyo, great email and great CRM platform, but 99% of like Klaviyo brands, if you text back, you'll get that automated reply. And a lot of brands are, missing out on those inbounds,
Mhm.
um, how many people are actually like then emailing and then getting a quick reply.
Yeah.
And it's super customizable. Like I know we work with Spicy Cubes, which is a fun brand. For them, they can just be more creative, send more playful campaigns that are
Yeah.
conversational, or link back out to the website. We have a new upsell product that if a brand is like super set up on PostScript or whatever, they can try that upsell automation. Hopefully it works and then bring everything over.
Well, I think just OneText is able to bring it a step further of like what SMS is, because like other brands are trying right now, or other softwares are trying right now. It's just not as good. Like it doesn't feel as human as OneText does.
And I like how, whenever I'm talking to a brand or agency, I mention how, we report typical, ROI that includes website attribution, but there's always that baseline of like, hey, this is taking in all of your SMS associated costs, but just looking at text to buy as the top line, revenue figure. So you know that there's no, BS inflated, attribution.
And going off like that, you show the costs like in your reporting. I think that's a big thing. You'll see a lot of softwares hide that cost, and randomly the bill will just keep going up. It'll just skyrocket if like the agency's not on top of it. Like it's just gonna keep going up. But OneText is super transparent with it, which just adds to like the why not of like OneText.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if like adding an extra word to a campaign makes a campaign go from 2 SMS segments to 3, like it's 50% more expensive. It's not going to convert 50% better by having that extra word.
No,
At the end of the day, we're a better partner for both you and your client if we say like, hey, remove that word, you're going to save 50% on this campaign. Um,
exactly.
and then, we're here for the long haul. Before we wrap up, any whether it's email or SMS, any Black Friday Q4 tips for anybody watching?
Q4 tips: send as many emails as humanly possible. Send actually not as many SMS. Don't overload your list with SMS. SMS is super personal. You don't want to bombard them. You don't want to send past quiet hours. That's personally like a bug of mine. One, it's like not allowed. And then two, it's just annoying. I don't want it to be 8:30 at night seeing a text come in. But realistically, during that week, Black Friday day, send 2 SMS. That's like the day to go volume. Every other day, is kind of like the volume we'll go for in terms of sending text. Email send every single day. Black Friday day, send multiple times. Some of the brands we're sending 3 times for, which might seem overboard, but there's a reason for that. It's called sending nurture-based emails. Do that. Yes, send volume, prepare all your flows, make them match Black Friday. Think outside the box. That's the last thing.
Yeah, I think you can get away with sending more on SMS if like you're truly creative and have like a 12 days of giving, or there has to
Yeah,
be
yes.
there has to
Yeah.
be an overarching reason,
It-
gamify it, make it truly special.
yeah.
Otherwise, for sure, you should be sending more email than SMS, both on a cost perspective, uh, but as well as just like knowing the channel. And you make a good point as well, like everything that you did from last Q4 up until now by sending nurturing emails, not being super salesy
Mm.
here, that affects what brands will see for results.
100%. And I think that's a big missing misconception when it comes to brands. They might see like we might send higher volume in emails for like a little bit. The results might not be as big as, a sales-based email, of course. But when we send that sales-based email, or when we send that Q4 email, or when we send that Black Friday email, that's when we see everything kind of come into one. And that's when we see our biggest boom.
Awesome. Well, appreciate the time, Brendan. Where can people find you, whether it's YouTube or any other social?
People can find me on Twitter. Brenden Sent It is the @ on there, or X. LinkedIn, just my name, Brenden Tartaglia. YouTube, Brenden Sent It as well. Instagram, Brenden Sent It, and visit us at staircaseflow.com.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.